All right, morning, Graham. I'm going to make you that video today that I've been promising, haven't got around to. So we'll take a look at that Sierra. But I want to start by saying that, you know how somebody starts a sentence with, I'm not a racist, they are probably a racist. And if they start with, I'm not gay, they're probably gay. Well, I want to start by saying that I'm not a chevy, yet that's my driveway. I do have one beautiful 50s Ford. And I'm also not a Japanese car guy, but I got that. All right, well, here she is in all her glory. And this will be, I drove it from Richmond, ran fine. And then last week I used it to pull this trailer around for a while, just here locally. And now she's banished outside because I got something else inside. So the biggest problem right off the bat I see, well, first of all, backstory, this tiny little woman, like 5 foot tall, said that she's like a manager at this horse farm we recently started working for. And she said that she used this to go to, what do you call that, Renaissance fairs and stuff like that. So she said she had just driven it to California and back. She said she bought it for $1,000 and that it's because the cab had a tree fall on it. Not totally sure what the deal is there. I mean, yeah, now that I look at it, something's wonky there. Can't quite tell if that's like a new window gasket. This doohickey right here is definitely needs a pin in that thing in the corner window. But yeah, the number one thing is, she said, I said, I see you painted it. She said, yeah, I used a roller. And I was like, and I was hoping that she would say she used house paint. But of course she said, no, I used a single stage automotive paint. So this thing, I probably didn't come through in the camera, but it has the consistency of, I wouldn't quite say 60 grit sandpaper, but maybe like 100 grit. And it's, I don't know, it's weird. Like, you can see that there was like primer. So she must have taken some of the hardware off. You know, you can see the primer back in there. But I mean, I said to her, I said, well, that like looks like $1,000 worth of tires. And she goes, no, like 1,200, because she goes, I always buy tires 5 at a time. So you can see that it's got a brand new 5 tires on it. And, you know, I didn't really take a lot of time to look at it. Actually, that's the 2-inch ball, so it wasn't that trailer. It was the other one I was pulling around with it. But anyway, this is the type of girl doesn't, you know, obviously work on vehicles, so I don't think she, you know, she might have rigged up the painting or whatever, but I think all the mechanicals were probably done by a shop. Yeah, so I'm not totally sure about the tree story. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's all primed up in here. Like, there are in the back. There's door panels for it, and the other window crank, I think it's missing the circ clip to hold that on. I mean, upholstery looks pretty decent. You know, it was all clean. Dash pad looks good. All the gauges and stuff. Let me see where the hood release is down here. So, I mean, but it's straight. I think the thing is always with these cab corners. I wouldn't be surprised if that's all just filler there. But none of the paint's bubbling up or anything, so it's stable, put it that way. That all feels good. Missing the decals on, or the emblems on the side. But the grill and all that looks nice. Bumper looks good. She did mention she put a new rear bumper on it. And she also said it's like the camper special or something, and that it had, so I don't know if that's the normal leaf spring for a 3/4 ton or what, but it's pretty stout. Yeah, she said she put a new bumper. She also said she upgraded the hitch because, well, let's just say, all right, let me see if I can get this back to open. It might need a key. It might be locked. I think there were some keys up front. All right, we'll come back to that. All right. Let's see if this little bucket of bolts will start up. All right. So, again, I'm no Chevy guy, but I'm pretty sure that that is a 350. Certainly a small block of some variety. I'm pretty sure it's a 350. It looks like it's got the throttle body injection. And all of a sudden I'm forgetting whether this is an 87 or an 85. But I remember saying something to Bones and he said, oh yeah, that's the first year for EFI. So anyway, I know you're a doubting Thomas, Graham, so I'll just put my hand on the manifold. Ow! Ooh, that's hot. I'm just kidding, Graham. No, it's ice cold. And I don't see any brackets for AC or anything, so I assume it never had that. Oh, it's got one of those smog pump deals. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's what that lower thing is. The alternator looks newish. Downpipe looks good. I mean, it's clean, man. It is clean. Let's get some kind of a snap-on tool there. I'll have to check that out later. That is not being sold with the vehicle. Oh, wait a minute. She got dual batteries in this thing? All right, I'm not sure what the deal is there. Because if you have dual batteries, you would need some kind of an isolator, you know, so that you don't discharge both of them. She was probably, God knows what she was doing. But something with the Renaissance Fair. That's not leakage, that's just condensation. It's very foggy out here in Central Virginia this morning. All right, let's see if this old thing will start up. So, we'll go push the accelerator one time to the floor, let go. Yeah, she's a running, but sounds like she's running on about 5 cylinders. It's not getting enough fuel. Let's give it a little oomph. Yeah, it's missing pretty hard. Yep, now we're running on 8. Mixture of condensation. I think it's like around 50 degrees right now, but like I say, extremely damp, but certainly was a little blue smoke mixed in with that, so I'm sure it burns a little oil. I forget how many miles are on, 130 or something. All right, let's I'm gonna pull it into the thing so we get under it. Got to get one of the other vehicles out of the equipment shed, because I think all 4 bays are used up right now. And again, I know what you're going to accuse me of, but I am not a Chevy guy. I just so happens that, and this is kind of the reason, I don't need that damn truck, because this thing is like a Duramax, and it's got the fifth wheel and everything I need, you know, heavy duty hitch and all that. I think this thing's rated for like 10,000 pounds, and it's in really, really nice shape. It's, you know, leather and everything else. So, all right, stand by. I just wanted to show you that it's just a lot of condensation today. It's just very, well, you can see that it didn't rain last night. That's all just wet condensation. That's where all the smoke's coming from. It's not, I think it probably does have a little blue puff there, but anyway, I know you're a doubting Thomas, my dear friend. All right, let me cut this off. We'll go into the bed, and then we'll go under it. All right, we had some success getting that thing open, but I kind of noticed that I think she might have put some silicone weather stripping, or, you know, silicone caulk on the lip of this thing. Anyway, whatever, just the stuff people do. All right, let's see how the tailgate opens. Oh yeah, like a champ. There's a door panel. There's only one. If there's any boxes of gold in here, they are not being sold with the vehicle. Yeah, because we're missing a panel there. We're missing two panels. Well, maybe we only have one then. That would apparently be the one. Anyway. Oh yeah, there's our automotive paint. Some gear oil and whatnot. I see an extra wheel cover there. Did we not have 4 wheel covers? We got 2 on that side. 2 on that side. By the way, this has a 5.7 liter General Motors engine in it too. Not a Chevy guy. Just seemed to own nothing but Chevys. Oh, the Ford's broke down. Oh, inverter. So that's the deal. And oh, I see. So she, I don't know what she did here, but she got some silver. I know what you're thinking, Graham. Like, is she hot? No. But yeah. Oh, I see. So she built some 2x4. Well, sturdy enough, I'll say that much. Yeah, she built some stuff in here. Anyway, all right. That's all I can think to say about that. The cap looks fine to me. I'm sure it leaks a little. Although, I don't really see anything wet inside of here. And it has been sitting outside through a rainstorm. Yeah, so I think we're pretty much, let me check behind the seat. Maybe the other door panel is there. How do you get the seat to come forward? There it is. Nada. Yeah, I told you she was like 5 foot nothing. Had to be good for you, Graham. A little something to sit on, keep your tush nice and soft. So, all right, that's all I can think to say. The hood is down, but you can see there's a little panel. I mean, whatever. I mean, mid-80s. That's probably about as good as the body alignment ever was. All right, let me get the creeper out, and then we'll have some more underneath look at this gem. Okay, so we're on the left rear wheel here. Like I said, I did take it out a little bit. Dirt piled up in there, but that's solid metal right there on that corner. All right. Yeah, leaf springs look intact. Oh yeah, this is actually pretty fucking clean for Virginia. I think somebody might have welded that tailpipe section on at some point. Oh, it's a little tight under here. Carrier bearing looks good. It's no exhaust leaks anywhere. This thing is amazingly clean. Frame rails are really good. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about two-wheel drive in Virginia. So, I mean, we're definitely leaking out of the back of this transmission. And yeah, the bottom of the transmission pan's a little drippy. Let me see what color that is. Yeah, that's all transmission fluid there. I never like to guess where the leak's coming from, but it certainly looks to me to be the gasket. Oh, and that is oil leaking there, and quite a bit on the bottom of the starter motor. There again, it looks, I mean, judging by the mess of caking up on there, that I think that's probably rear main seal, would be my amateur diagnosis. What does that say? 10, 14, 25. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I think this thing has been pretty well serviced. Check out the suspension components. I have a terrible angle on this. I can't see that brake caliper, but something looks newish there. I don't know. Buyer beware. Yeah, I definitely see the upper caliper mounting bolt is new and shiny, and I see the hard line coming into the caliper. It looks shiny. I would have to imagine something got done. Not as much room under here as I would have thought. Would be a good time to lose 20 pounds. All right, man, that's a heavy duty ass brake drum right there. This thing's pretty freaking stout. I mean, look how thick that brake drum is. Anyway, tires are good. Actually, that would be a good question to see what the date code on the tires is. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. 3. Is that it? No. DOT. I can't freaking read that. 1V 49 load range E. So that's good. I think that's like the equivalent of a 10 ply. I'm not really sure what the date code is on these. Oh, okay, there it is, 1723. So 17th month of 2023. So hell, by my standards, those tires are good till 2033, even if they're not wore out. and maybe even more if the vehicle lives inside. All right, man. I can't think of anything else to tell you. The wheel wells have a few little dents in it, but this truck was never really worked out of. It's just some flaky shit down there, like paint or I don't know, something. It's not rust. Actually, this thing is pretty damn solid. All right. Let me know what questions come up. I can always take more video.